Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to tonight's Look and Learn event for Pampered Chef. I am your leader here this evening. My name is Shelley Lee Tyson. I am an advanced director located in Catawissa, Pennsylvania. I'm excited to be here with you tonight to talk a little bit about what it truly means to be a consultant, how I got started, how maybe you can get started very soon with Pampered Chef and try on that apron. And so I wanted to take just a few minutes tonight to just talk a little bit about me and getting started and how I got here in the first place, right? So I had posted a little earlier today, just a little snippet about the fact that when I started back in 2004, so yes, I have been with Pampered Chef over 17 years. Um, and I'll preface that by saying I was going to stay 2 years because I always talk about this at my parties. But I was a single gal working a full-time job in healthcare and needed some extra money. I was making this job change from retail to healthcare. And with making this change, I needed a little extra money to take care of myself. I owned a house at the time. So to take care of my bills and whatnot, because I was taking a pay cut to start this new opportunity. So I also said in my post today that I was no cook. That is true. I was no chef. You don't need to be a chef to get involved with Pampered Chef. Keep in mind, I came from a household that we had dinner on the table every night at 6 o'clock. It's not that it wasn't there in my life. I just was not interested at that point. I do love to bake, and I did bake some, but not nearly like I do today. But anyways, so I had a few Pampered Chef products, and I thought, you know, Pampered Chef, men and women of all ages could buy kitchen tools, right? I liked the few products that I did have, which one was the classic batter bowl, right? It's always something I recommend to people if they're getting started with Pampered Chef, because everybody needs a good bowl, right? A good mixing bowl. Um, but I knew it could be very flexible and I could work it around my schedule at the hospital. So I decided to try on that apron back in May of 2004. Um, and I feel like I really date myself by saying, I didn't even have a computer. I had to create an email. I still have the same email, but there were a lot of new things for me that came along with this business. But I strictly got involved for money. Okay. And a lot of times we hear people talk about, being a mom, being a dad, being a stay-at-home mom or dad, or even taking care of parents, grandparents. I fortunately was not into that phase of having to care for family members. And I also did not have a spouse and did not have kids at home. So, I wasn't really like the typical Pampered Chef consultant, right? Because I was this single gal just looking for some extra work to make extra money. So that's why I always make it a big point of saying, like, your target audience, um, for joining the business and coming on board, we like to talk to everybody, right? Because you just never know who is looking for an opportunity like this. Okay. So anyways, so I strictly started for extra cash and set very small goals for myself and worked to achieve those a few months in a row. Very income driven. Okay. And then I did a little bit. And then I got into this, like I said, it was past 2 years. And I was like, this is a pretty good deal, right? So I can pick when I want to work. I was having fun. So it was flexible, it was fun. I was meeting a ton of new friends. And of course, we were talking about food. I mean, who doesn't love to eat? So it just seemed like a win-win the whole way around. So I was like, well, I kept on, going and working these two jobs side by side. And so back then, it was cooking shows or like book shows. We did fundraisers as well. But today's world, everybody, it doesn't matter your lifestyle, your job, your family situation. You can work this business from anywhere. I'm trying to see. Oh, you can work your business from a phone. You can work your business from your iPad, your tablet, your desktop, your laptop. And you can work your business like here, I'm sitting at my desk in my office. You can work it sitting at your kids' games. You can work it while you're traveling. So there's even more flexibility now, being able to do this Pampered Chef business on the go. Okay, having a little mobile office and doing Pampered Chef on the go. So anyways, so we always say, what's your why for getting involved? Maybe you know what it is. Maybe you're not sure what it is. Maybe you want to have all the products, right? And you don't want to pay for them, right? Because when you're a consultant, you have the opportunity to earn product. Maybe you need or you want that extra paycheck. Maybe you just want to get out of the house or meet some new people, something to call your own, right? And who else loves to travel like I do? Okay, I've been able to go on some amazing vacations with Pampered Chef. And truly, everyone, I was earning vacations even when I was working full time. Okay, so it's totally doable, to earn these vacations. I am a full time consultant now. I still have a job in healthcare, a flex job that I work a few hours, but I transitioned to a full-time consultant slash leader just over 4 years ago and haven't looked back. So again, whatever it is that you might be looking for in your life, Pampered Chef can probably easily fill that. It's like I say to people when I'm talking about the business, right? You know what? Come date us a while. Come date us for 30 days, right? And see. You may fall in love, you may not. I fell in love over 17 years ago, and here I am. And you seriously have nothing to lose, nothing to lose to give it a try. I know it's going to be hard for you to see these pictures, and I apologize because the lighting isn't the best at night in my office, but we have the 3 kits that are available. $99, $159, and $269. The $269 kit, the ultimate kit, has our air fryer in it. So basically for just about the price of the air fryer, you're getting a kit that is worth over $1,100. Our kits are basically discounted about 75%. So again, you pick up a kit, you give this business a try, right? You're going to keep those products, but I'm telling you that there's a good chance, right, that you will find a love for this business, especially if you already love Pampered Chef, the products. Like I said, had a few products that my mom had bought for me coming out of college in those 20s, when I was in my 20s. And I did use them. And now, all these years later, my whole entire kitchen, of course, is Pampered Chef. But I can't stress to you enough, like, come check us out. Again, you've got seriously nothing to lose, so much to gain, right? And I know I put up a quote about having courage, right? Courage to step out. Maybe this is outside of your comfort zone, outside of your box, right? But you'll never know until you take that step out. And it's not a huge risk. And it could take you to places like Hawaii, right? Hawaii's always been on my bucket list. And I got to Hawaii courtesy of Pampered Chef. Okay. We have an amazing trip that we're working on this year. There's 2 opportunities. There's a trip to Gaylord, Texas, to a resort. There's also going to be an all-inclusive trip to Puerto Rico. And there's still plenty of time to earn those vacations this year and travel next year. So if you love to travel. And I'm so thankful that we're able to slowly get back into traveling. Then definitely talk with the consultant who invited you here to the group, and make your list of questions that you would like to ask about the business. Okay, or you're welcome to put in this video if you watched um, the replay of this, and if you have any questions you can post them there and I'm happy to answer them for you. But you know I think it's probably true that many of us who are long-term consultants here, or who maybe even newer consultants, that we didn't really expect to be maybe here in direct sales or be affiliated with Pampered Chef. I know I didn't. I went to some college for something completely unrelated, never dreamed I would be doing this, but what a blessing this company has been in my life and in my family's life. And yes, what started out as this single gal that, was working, never cooked. Well, I cooked a little bit. I like to bake, like I said, but, now I've been married almost 5 years, and my husband benefits from all my cooking and baking because it really has opened me up more to cooking. And I cook quite a bit now. So he makes out really well from trying different recipes and different ideas that come out from the home office. So um, again, such a huge blessing. And so I invite you, right, after you watch this, please reach back to the consultant that you've been talking with and let them know what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what questions that you have. That's what we're here for, to be able to answer questions and guide you along the way. So I hope that you have a great evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to my story. They say that your why can change over the years. And yes, what started out as an extra paycheck, extra money, for me, I'm still blessed, obviously, to be making that paycheck. But man, I have so many things. Like I said, I mentioned it before, not just the flexibility, but having fun doing your work and all the people. I think that's one of my favorite things is I have hosts now that are friends. I'm over 1,400 shows into the business. I have regular guests and customers and getting to know people, because really, truly, when it all comes down to it, everybody, this business is about building relationships, right? And what an amazing opportunity it is. And dreams can come true with Pampered Chef. I am proof of that. So I hope that you have a great night. Let me know if you have any questions I can answer for you. And I'll hope to see you soon with that apron on. Take care, everyone. Good night.